Okay, so hi. So what I did was I went back. I should have. Hopefully, the stream settings are fixed now. But I'll show you. So I went back and decided to start a new map because I really need to have an active version of Sins going on in my head right now. But I went to a smaller one. So the last one we tried was the Rise of Empires, which is 10 players, 10 stars, and 150 points. So we went all the way down here to the large multi, which is 3 stars and 82 planets and 8 players. So when I started as Vasari, because I haven't played as him as a long time, and I was kind of missing playing as him. I tried out the well, I was getting really frustrated and annoyed and wanting to try stuff. I tried out the Rebel stuff really quickly, and I could not stand the voices that that were picked. The voices for the Vasari are nowhere near as nice as the admin are, but I'm used to them. But so I think it's paused. Is it paused? Let's double check. No, it's paused. So to give you a bit of um, backstory, as you can see, I mean it's a pretty fresh map, right? I've got these two down. Um, I raised all the settings back up to highest, so I know I'm probably going to have to drop those down at some point. And this whole thing, so you just get 3 stars. This whole sort of map was just an attempt, right? I just want to see how far can I get? Can I actually manage to beat a map this size without the game locking down? I'm sure I'll have to drop it down high at some point, but I tried dropping it down to medium and I just could not stand how it looked. Like, I turned off a couple things. I turned off the space elevators, so there's no more space elevators going around the planet, so that should help a little bit. There's no more trader icons, so you don't see them polluting up the map, which is fine. I'm fine with that, right? Those were nice. I actually didn't even like the planet elevators, and the trader icons are neat, but I can live without them if it lets me play the game. So I turned off a bunch of stuff, tweaked my settings back up, but for the most part, I was expecting to have to drop them back down to high anyway. But I wanted to see if I could actually finish a game this size, and I was not actually planning on recording it until my scouts. Can you actually see elapsed time? So 28 minutes in, which is, for as you've seen on the Sins campaign, this is not that far in. But um, I wasn't planning on recording it. I was planning on just, trying it out. But the thing about it is, I instantly like this so much more than the other map, though, um, because it goes back to one of the things I really like about Sins, which is how some people may not like it, but how the map evolves and like the choke points that come up, right? Because of how everything goes through. And the other map didn't have that. For all of its size, it was all like, oh, this tiny thing. So I like, I like the connecting web. But the big thing was that this is such an amazing starting position that I found myself like wanting to talk about it, and I wasn't recording, so I wasn't talking to anybody. So basically, and like I said, this is about 30 minutes in, so enough time for me to have gotten these 2 planets, so you can see, I've got two weapons lab, 3 Imperial labs up. Um, really, not much training. I don't even think I've touched this. I haven't touched anything over here. And as you can see, the map, the upgrade path is different over here. One thing up here, I've got a little bit of work in here because I needed it. So I have the hazardous occupation and the Arctic occupation just to get these two planets specifically. No, this planet and this planet. This required hazardous. This required the Arctic. Um, so yeah, those two. And then I've started with this. I don't think I've touched anything else. I mean, so I'm still at the very, very opening for, some people would say 30 minutes in, you're expecting to almost be done with the game. But, I mean, you've seen the size of the maps that I play. So, really, very opening steps. But here's the thing. Here's why I had to record it. Look at this opening position. So, as you can tell, I've gotten these three. These guys are over here. Whatever. I have in one way up here, and one. This is not even mine yet, but here's where my active army is. And the reason why I had to start recording is that these two planets are the key planets to this entire section. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 planets and some random bullshit here, but it still has asteroids. 11 planets, this entire sector, is held down by this planet, which locks you down from the wormhole and this guy over here. Okay, so you're inside. And then this planet, which is a chokehold point from the star system, from the star itself. I had to record it. Look at this starting position. Basically, you get these two planets, and you get this entire section. So obviously, when you start the game, you send out your scouts, and this is all you. I mean, you've seen the game. It starts like here, and so I dropped down here, and I was like, okay, I was originally planning on locking on this one, and locking on this one, because these two would protect my home, my core system, right? And the scouts started going out, and it finally expanded out. Like you can see, I jumped through this. I mean, this guy still's got people. This guy still has people there. This guy still has people there. This guy hasn't even. I think my random assistant people have. Oh, and it looks like I don't actually get attacked all the time, which is fantastic. I'm not sure why I glitched out last time, but whatever. So yeah, like this starting position is so ridiculously good. All right, we're gonna let the game keep going. So, oh, excuse me. So I'm playing the Vasari.
Our time is short.
As you can see, the voices are not as nice. I really like the Vasari, to be honest with you. They're more based on
I can wait no longer.
mobility and speed. So he's got two.
What
I've
would
got
you ask
two
of
capital
me?
ships here because this guy. So he's my
Structure complete.
What's up this thing over here?
Finally.
Yeah, and I have like
I need orders.
there's like 5 of my entry level
Standing by.
frigates over here just because. I mean, it's so critical, and like the only thing I've built up on this planet so far, I've got this emergency facilities gives it more health, and I have like 1 missile turret because I have like no money yet to do what I need to do.
What would you ask of me?
So I have my colonizer. I always start with a colonizer and
Planet
10 frigates.
lockdown complete.
But specifically,
Our time is short.
you guys go here.
An excellent plan.
I got this guy.
Where shall I
Who
strike?
doesn't really have an equivalent on the other ones because this little field that he's sending out is called distort gravity, and it gives a max speed of 55%, acceleration of 67%, turn rate of 45%, and phase jump departure rate of 14%. Basically, he makes everything faster.
Our time is short.
And I hurt my one of my teeth is a bunch of my teeth fucked up, but one of my teeth is specifically fucked up from like 2 days ago. So like my whole jaw hurts. So I'm sure I'm sounding really weird right now.
Planet development finished.
So I apologize. apologize for that.
Structure complete.
Alright, so
Preparing for phase jump.
you need at least one guy here. And we're gonna give
Structure complete.
you 5 guys.
Speak.
Yeah, so basically what I'm really trying to do is just rush the defenses on these 2
Our
planets.
ships have left phase
Because as you can see, I am
space.
not alone in here. There's light blue or teal or whatever. There's pink up here and red over here. Pink looks like he's going after red, so hey, do
What
what
would
you
you
do.
ask of me?
But for right now, I'm going to leave my 3rd
Our
fleet
time is short. Frigate ready.
in this middle planet, because they're basically then they'd be equidistant theoretically from either of the other 2. Basically, they're now poised to go to either one. For the most part, it's
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
like I'm really right in the edge right now, because like as you can see, I'm pushed out really far, right, from my home section. But if I can lock these 2 down, all I need to do is lock these 2 down.
Frigate ready.
Lock them down well enough that they can survive. What the hell's over here? This is funny, dude. These things just like go out like looking for trouble. Just like, I'm gonna come fuck with them. Whatever, do you? I'm not getting the experience from those fights though, which is kind of annoying. But fuck it, I'm gonna give a shit. It means I can actually. If you're locked down, you're not doing anything.
Frigate ready.
So I should. If you guys are doing that, I don't need you. Go away. I need
Research finished.
you.
To where do you send us?
You go over here.
Good idea.
Since they're already killing all the people, we can just slide in and take that. I don't think they're going to be able to take that one, though.
Speak.
3rd fleet's over here.
Structure complete.
So the interesting thing about the Prowler, or Marauder,
no longer.
Prowler, like all of them, is that, for the most part, that's like the only good ability that he has. So Virgin sends an espionage team to the planet surface to perform reconnaissance. So if you're actively assaulting a planet that's taken over by another empire, then I guess it's closer build rate by 50%, instructor build by 50%. And he's got phase out hull, which temporarily makes an enemy invulnerable. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those abilities, to be honest with you, but whatever. His only really cool ability,
What
and
would
he's
you
really.
ask of me?
And since I can. I just gotta wait for you to cool down.
An excellent plan.
You know, since for the most part he's.
I need orders.
Here. For the most part, he's designed to make the rest of your people faster. So he's not very strong in and of himself, but whatever. He does what he needs to do, which is make the rest of your people faster. What are you guys doing over here? They just came over here for the fight. That's hilarious. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna come fuck up on y'all.
Planet lockdown complete.
Hot. So you don't need anything except for some money. Man, though, this sector. The sector is ridiculous. And completely, this is the thing. Typically, this wormhole is like here. Typically, it's here, and so you can't really lock down the whole sector. So this one, dude, is just silly good. And because I just chose like the standard large map, it's not like some of them are competitive. They're designed, to make sure everybody starts balanced and blah 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 blah. I don't tend to like that.
Planet development finished.
I don't know. I just tend to do the more organic ones. Some people start well, some people don't start well. I've been in a horrible starting position more times than I'd like to have been in. And
Structure complete.
if I'm completely honest, I will have restarted for a decent amount of them. But sometimes I play it out. But it feels more. It feels more organic to me to do it that way. So depending on
Our
when,
supporting fleet
or
has
perhaps
joined the battle.
more accurately, if, scratch that, depending on if, or more accurately, when
Our fleet has engaged the
this
enemy.
game freaking crashes again. There's two games that are.
Bounty on an empire has increased.
Sorry, I was checking something. There's two games that are on my radar right now. Okay, what's going on over here? Marauder Cruiser. Oh, you're coming down from one of those things.
Planet development finished.
But we'll go ahead and. Where's my.
Structure complete. Our ships have left phase space.
Just got one up here then. Okay, so there's two games that are on my active radar right now. Stellaris and Dawn of Andromeda.
Hostile forces are sieging our planet.
Something like that. Alright, we'll send you up because that's what you're here for.
I can wait no longer.
And Dawn of Andromeda is probably going to be the one I buy first. Especially because when I was reading, one, the interesting thing is it's still in sort of alpha or early access. So if I do happen to get into it and it doesn't actually manage to scratch the itch, I'll be one of the few people that are playing it, so that's cool. In terms of streaming, at least.
Our time is short.
But also, so we can sort of breathe for the moment.
Planet development finished.
Definitely not trying to flex on any further than we already are, though, because we're already pushed out farther than I really feel comfortable with.
Preparing for phase jump.
And I only say that because, you know, all these planets I pretty much have to take. What's going on here? What are you doing?
Your plans? Our supporting fleet has joined the battle.
You know what?
I'll do what I must.
But I have to still take all these planets. So I basically have to. I'm really trying to, like, not spend any money.
Destination locked in.
Oh, that looks cool. Just so that I can.
Research finished.
Sorry.
Time to go. Good idea. To where do you send us? Good idea.
These are my colonists, so it works differently. The general concept is the same, but each of them has different ways they play out. So this is my colonizer ship, which just got upgraded to do something very important. So we'll see. And we're going to move third fleet back.
Where shall I strike?
Just so that.
Without delay.
If I do need to pull them back.
Time to go. To where do you send us?
They can get wherever they need to go.
Jump drive online.
So, like I said, I'm really not trying to spend too much money at literally right this second. We need to do a couple core things and then we should be okay.
Destination locked in.
I do honestly feel like more comfortable without the camera on now. probably because I can play with the lights off, and I always felt weird. Um, it was like, oh, the lights aren't on, right, or blah 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 blah. So I wasn't like really super comfortable. So now I'm actually just like in my own little zone world,
Hostile forces are sieging our planet.
clicking wrong buttons because that's fantastic.
I'll
Wait,
do
what?
what I must.
Really? Where'd you fuckers come from? Ah, you guys are dicks. Really? Really right now? Damn it.
You may speak.
Yes, I know this is what they're there for, but this is really kind of annoying at the moment. It's okay. It's okay. A little bit longer. You? Where are you? Here
To
we go.
where do you send us?
You just need to. The interesting thing, if interesting is the right word, is that because I've pushed out so far and because I've kind of flushed those two planets, specifically, um, all the bad guys are still in my whole sector over here. So one of the big questions is whether or not these guys survive without that. So,
Preparing for phase jump. All bounty has been depleted. Absolute fleet has joined the battle.
alright, he's good. How are you looking? Not that good.
To where do you send us?
I need to send a couple more. One more jump. Just one more jump. Mm. Sweet. Look at that. Barely, but he made it. That's what's important.
Our ships have left phase space.
So what's interesting is that, like I was saying on the other one, the overall planet gravity wells will end up looking a significant amount different, depending on what race you're playing. And the Vasari are I've been around for a bajillion years in and that, ladies and gentlemen, is your Vasari starbase. You'll notice what I did not do was set up a whole bunch of defenses for it.
Time to go.
That's because its little claim to fame is the fact that it can move. So, alright, so we're making some
Our
progress.
fleet has engaged the enemy.
What fleet? What are you talking about? My people are they're off. They're off to cause some ruckus.
Research finished.
Okay, that being done,
I can wait no longer.
just a bit of breathing room.
Why should I?
And we can start doing some actual shit here. Oh, man.
Frigate ready. Structure complete. Jump drive online. Frigate ready.
Really shouldn't hopefully need to tweak those up quite that much at the moment. Just getting them up in the first place should be enough of a general deterrent, at least long enough for me to do some background work back here. Work on doing some actual shit. Alright, so while that's doing that, and structures, it should be down too much.
Structure complete. What would you ask of me?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Speak. Where shall I strike? Our fleet has engaged the enemy. Planet lockdown complete. What would you ask of me? I'll see to it. What would you ask of me?
I will definitely say it's probably one of the weirdest looking versions of the mothership types. The ones that can colonize.
Planet development finished.
It probably has the nastiest level 6 ability though. Drain Planet
ask of me?
is just stupid good. It's just
Preparing
ridiculous.
For phase jump.
Like it's good enough. I will probably
Structure
still
complete.
keep a mothership in my I think I probably should have done that anyway. I don't know if I had that for you. No, but it's just ridiculous. Though. Like it's just stupid. It's just like okay.
Our ships have left phase space.
Surprising that I have not been attacked as of yet. I would have expected
Planet
that to happen.
development finished. Structure complete. What would you ask of me?
The thing about it is, so Stellaris, I was watching a bunch of the
Structure complete.
Let's Play and the
Research finished.
Gameplay videos are still hard.
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
So that's the next one for me to go to, if it doesn't work very well. Um, if the Andromeda one doesn't work out that well, I'll probably start Stellaris is pretty much the last thing that's out. I think it's the real time.
Our time is short.
Real time is such a huge function.
Bounty on an empire has increased.
Uh-oh. We're going after each other. I'm so used to seeing him down here, but whatever. The thing is playable, we'll deal with it. A magnetic storm is heading toward an undiscovered world. Like, if they could just release this in a 64-bit function that could use as much memory as you had, that would be great. That's all I need
Pirate raiders have left their base.
to get by. Man, I can't believe I have all the space. This is ridiculous.
Research finished. An excellent plan.
So the Vasari have an interesting little, as you can see, so on the Advent, there's one line for crystals and one line
Research finished.
for metal. The Vasari just have the one line, and they also have this thing,
Planet lockdown complete.
which I actually really found myself missing, because, I don't know, I'm weird.
I'll see to it.
So basically, you take over a planet, right? Oh, so you take over a planet, you notice the first thing you do is civilian infrastructure. Because if you don't, what you notice is that it actually costs you money to have a boosted up
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
planet. You're running in the red. Like up here. See? Belkadin, which is the one I just took over. It's costing me money right now. It's costing me 2.9 per second. The only way to get rid of that is to up your civilian infrastructure so that it has a population to support itself. And then, of course, you want to do the extractors, which are these bad
Planet
boys right here,
development finished.
because that's where you get your income here.
Jump drive online.
That's just the basics behind, capturing a planet.
Speak.
You pretty much want to and have to do that on all of them, or else you're not making any money, so why play?
Structure complete.
After that, I have the feeling that everybody pursues their own sort of basic path on how they want to do things. I always kind of look at things in stages or in waves.
Structure complete.
So initial stages figure out where your initial empire reach is going to be, right? On this particular map, it was going to start here, but then seeing that these two were basically the choke points to this entire section,
Planet development finished.
these two became the gateways to my whole system, or my whole sector over here. So these two are at the very minimal
Research finished.
lockdown, which basically means it has
Structure complete.
a very basic starbase and at least one missile platform. I should actually do a basics here, just in case, because this is pretty much all I'm relying on
Our
right
ships
now.
have left phase space.
Kind of a big deal. So I don't know. I haven't done a Vasari build in so long.
Structure complete.
but I don't really have. I don't really have a. What did I do there? I guess that'll work for the moment. I don't know. I don't have one. I don't have. I don't have a like my
Planet development finished.
my advent
All
still
bounty has been depleted.
lived around the I don't know. I'll figure something out. What's this? Oh, lived around this. Ooh, look! What we have here.
Structure complete.
Somebody's finally decided to come say hi.
I need orders. Our fleet has engaged the enemy. Research finished. Where shall I strike?
Just scouts right now. But
Our supporting fleet has joined the battle.
so, I mean, this is still.
Structure complete.
I mean, I typically function with fleets, right?
Structure complete.
And I haven't even begun to touch that level. Right now, I'm still in my
Planet development finished.
getting my what the shit?
Structure complete.
Really?
Speak.
These bitches. Because I didn't take this one over yet, which is fucking interesting. Ha!
Ready for action.
Preparing for phase jump.
Whatever, we're working on it. It's still kind of funny though. I mean, I would never have expected about that one. But yeah, still in the initial
Frigate
stages.
ready.
And actually, what we really need
Where will
is
we settle?
you right there. You, my friend. Where are you? Where'd you go?
Planet development finished.
Why don't you just go ahead?
Good idea. Frigate ready. Frigate ready.
Oh, that's what I did.
Preparing for phase jump.
So the Vasari
Our
ships are
fleet has engaged the enemy.
a lot more expensive.
Frigate ready. Frigate ready. Our time is short. I'll see to it. I can wait no longer. I need orders. Absolutely. I can wait no longer.
I do like the design though, like 'cause the lights are all inside, so it gives it a sense of scale. Except for these don't have
Standing
any sense of
by.
scale at all. It drives me nuts.
I need orders.
There's no windows, there's no nothing. It's just like, oh, how many people are in there? Anyway, what is that?
Structure complete.
It's okay. Right, it's still peeking, that's okay.
Our supporting fleet has joined the battle.
He still has to get through all those other things. Well, he's got to get through the gates, basically. These guys are just chilling here. Like, what's up, guys? I dig that, though. That's like on my warning system.
Preparing for phase jump.
That is
Our
pretty cool, dude.
supporting
I'm not gonna
fleet
lie,
has
that's pretty
joined the
slick.
battle.
I like that.
Structure complete. Our time is short.
I know we can knock this one out.
You may speak. Research finished. What would you ask of me? Finally.
This is insane. I still have one more planet to capture before I even get to.
Hostile fleet detected.
Where?
As you command.
One more planet to capture before I can
Research finished.
send Third Fleet to the center
Planet
point here.
development finished.
This is funny to me. This is a ridiculous. Oh, wow, look at them.
Structure complete. Our time is short. Research finished. All bounty has been depleted. What would you ask of me? I'll see to it. Speak. Preparing for phase jump. Our supporting fleet has joined the battle. Planet development finished.
I mean, so the interesting thing is this game came out in like 2008, I think, and they just released this Outlaw Sector mod. Excuse me, this Outlaw Sector mod like a couple months ago. So it's not like they've forgotten about it. Would be interesting to see how many of us purchased it then.
What would you ask of me?
The really annoying thing was that last map. What's funny is that
Preparing for phase jump.
the size of this game is such that, I mean, that last match that crashed out was like, just a random, let's see what this map is like. Like, for all the time I spent in it, so. It's definitely. I can't do turn-based, apparently that's what it is. So I tried Endless Space because I had bought Endless Space a couple of years ago. I think when I was just trying to see if
Our ships have left phase space.
yet again, just something to sort of. I think at that point it was just something new.
Reconnaissance reveals that a pirate raid is forming.
I've been playing Sins of
What
Solar
would you
Empire
ask of me?
for years now. So, maybe I was looking at those things better. What else is out there? And so I got Endless Space.
Bounty on an empire has increased.
I don't know what it is. It's ridiculously boring to me. And I don't play that style. I don't play the 4X games very often. So it was like, maybe it's just that I don't know what I'm doing and blah, 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 blah. So I tried it again today, and it was just like, yes, there's a certain part of me that doesn't know what I'm doing. In the sense of, I can turn Sins on, and I know, I can look at the map and say, this is what I need, this is what I need.
Pirate raiders have left their base.
Oh, dude, Red's getting beat on right now. By Pink, actually. If I look at the map correctly.
Planet lockdown complete.
Thank you.
Our time is short.
You guys go chill here.
I'll see to it.
Which is...
Research finished.
the key point. We'll do this. Do this.
Research finished.
And let's be nosy. And if we're gonna be nosy... yeah. Pretty long range jumps right now. Let's do 3. Okay, so... now the big thing for me... is the initial setup.
Jump drive online.
And this is actually Vasari, not Advent, which means we need a couple more things. You and you.
On the lookout.
Here.
Planet development finished.
We also need
Structure complete.
one more Imperium lab. Okay, you can go back to the automatic now.
On the lookout.
Imperium lab. Which then lets us unlock you.
Our supporting fleet has joined the battle.
Okay.
Structure complete.
Red's pushed up in here. And Blue's got a scout ship in.
Our supporting fleet has joined the battle.
Okay, so for the big thing for me now is set
Enemy
up
forces have arrived.
plus
Structure complete.
each one needs this. You don't really need one of those.
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
So, this is my initial sector, and then I have my super core worlds, which are the ones that hold. Okay,
Hostile forces are sieging our planet.
that's all. That's fine. So you have 2 Imperial labs, so I need 2.
Jump drive online.
So let's go over here.
Planet development finished. All bounty has been depleted.
I don't know. I gotta come up with a better design, but that's decent enough for right now.
Planet development finished.
So each of them pretty much needs a media hub, a trade port, and a matter processor. So your smaller little asteroids, that's pretty much all they're going to be able to support.
More planet upgrades are needed.
It's kinda... You need culture.
Structure complete. Planet development finished.
There we go. Okay, what do we have? Weapons labs.
Structure complete.
We got one. Need two there.
Planet development finished. I await your command. Insufficient credits. Research finished.
So with funding
Planet development finished.
for all of that push.
Structure complete.
I'm surprised Fred hasn't taken that.
Structure complete.
My freaking one of them got through. I don't know how. My freaking drones are just straight trying to get through that pirate base, though.
Structure complete.
Alright, so we're at
Our
6 and
fleet
5.
has engaged the enemy. Planet development finished.
It's not too bad. Alright, that's it for right now. I'm gonna go mess around
Hostile
with some
fleet
things.
detected.
Oh, that's fine. And we're gonna pause it. Let's save it. Like I said, don't get too attached to this, because who knows if it'll crash again. But right now, though, I think we're good. So, I'm not even doing that well. I actually like it when I'm up top one ways at the beginning. Alright, bye guys.